What is up, A-Team? Welcome back. Awesome here. Hope everyone's having an awesome day. So I'm here to talk about Pepe again, and the reason why is because something came out in regards to burns, and this being sort of deflationary in some way. And so I think it's important that we actually touch base on this because it's something that, I mean, in this space when it comes to meme coins, burns is probably one of the number one things that we talk about because people actually want to see the number of tokens taken away so it can actually increase their price. That's basically anything or anyone that's been in part of an economics class or anything like that understands supply and demand. Cryptocurrencies, tokens, things like that are no different than that, right? Obviously, you want less supply to increase the price of the token that you own. So there was something that came out here that basically said that Pepe cannot be minted, which means that no more Pepe could actually be put into circulation. So what we see right now is what we're going to get. There's no more coins or tokens being added to Pepe right now. However, we do know that there was a burn mechanism in this contract and that some of these wallets actually had a significant portion of Pepe, and those were blacklisted, meaning that, millions of dollars is actually set aside already and will never be cashed out because they got blacklisted. So they're basically in this wallet that has, no access, no one can touch it, and it's just locked away forever. So in all reality, there's going to be no sell. And so having that money, sitting aside in a wallet and not be able to ever be touched does increase some kind of a price for this, right? We know that will never be sold out from underneath anyone here. And as we guys know, the total supply is 420.69 trillion tokens. And it's nice to know that there's going to be no more tokens added to that. But the question came through is what can happen if someone starts to burn these? What can happen if we go out there and people start to do burn initiatives and things like that, just like they do with SHIB, right? SHIB has this whole burn thing where people are burning billions and trillions of SHIB to try to increase the price of SHIB. Obviously, we're talking 420 trillion tokens. I mean, it's astronomical in terms of numbers. I mean, just 1 million to 1 billion to 1 trillion are just, it's crazy how much the difference is. But what I'm trying to get here is that this could happen, right? Burns could actually contribute to Pepe if people started to burn these, and or the team themselves started to burn some of the liquidity and locking them away. This could increase the price over time, right? This would make this token a deflationary token. This could actually bring value to this token. Again, sort of like what SHIB did, is that unfortunately the SHIB token, that's all that it ever became, is just a burn token, right? People obviously stored a massive amount of value in SHIB, and it just sort of sat there, and the only real use case out of it was that it would become a burn token. Now they've obviously launched other tokens and other parts of their ecosystem to help out with the SHIB token. I could see Pepe doing something similar to that, right? They've already renounced their contract, which means they can't change anything. They'd have to move to a V2 if they ever want to do anything about it. So really, this is just a pure meme token. There's no value in it, right? And they say that on their website. Like that's not like taking any shots at Pepe. Like Pepe literally says, like, we hold no value. We're just here for fun, having a good time. And I think a lot of people are on board with that, right? But what can we do to increase these prices? What can we do to increase the bag in which we hold? And it comes back down to burning and putting things away in a wallet which can never be sold. And like it says right here, the deployer has since been renounced ownership, which we just said. And as a result, there's no possible way to blacklist effect for the average. So basically, they can't go back and unlist the blacklist, right? You've already blacklisted it. And that means that roughly about 7.6 million worth of Pepe will be locked away in that address forever. And that's 7.6 million at the time of this filming. It's obviously could go up and down depending on price, but it is pretty nuts to think that at some point they could institute some kind of burn mechanism to increase this price or do something along those lines. Take a certain tokens out of supply. I mean, the thoughts are endless of what can happen here, and you never know what can happen. But if they did start to burn some things here, I could definitely see a massive rally because people then know, like, hey, they're actually reducing the supply, and we're going from 420 trillion to less, right? I mean, it's all about the supply and demand of it. And if that takes place, if burns actually start to happen, I could see this actually come together and rally pretty hard because people are then going to know that, hey, man, they're actually probably buying into this token. They're burning it away to where no one else can buy it. And the price will go up over time. I mean, a deflationary token in time, theory is that it will go up. So something like this where no other tokens could be minted, this opens that door for something like that. Will it happen? I don't know. I don't know if the team will actually go to burns. But that doesn't mean that you as a person couldn't burn these or put them away. And we're seeing that with SHIB right now. People are burning tokens to a burn wallet all the time. So yeah, we'll have to sort of see how this plays, but it is something sort of nice to know that they have this in their back pocket, burns and things like that if they ever need to tap into it. And yeah, I mean that could obviously increase some pretty good FOMO if people start to see that burns are happening or the team institutes something like that. Again, that's not saying that the Pepe is going to ever do that. This is just hypothetical here, and it is nice to know that they're not minting any more of these tokens. So let me know your thoughts. Do you actually think Burns would be great for this project? Do you think Burns are more just overhyped and nothing will really come of it? Let me know down below what your thoughts are. And yeah, with all that, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And with all that said, we're out. Peace out, everyone.